Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Orlando and on here we talk about fragrances. And in today's video I have a list of some of my favorite fragrances for winter time. Rather than just having a list of like top 10 or whatever, I think I have more than 10, but I've kind of split these fragrances into categories. So so I'm gonna start with my first one, and that is like the most affordable one in this list, and that is Oud Pure Mystical Indian by the House of Khadlaj. Beautiful bottle presentation, but and the smell, it's I mean, this is not a very expensive fragrance, as I said, is the cheapest or the most affordable one in this list. Nonetheless, it's a very beautiful fragrance. It's got a very natural oud note or oud accord here, so it smells very natural, and so it's got a lot of quality for its price. I think this is absolutely incredible. So it doesn't smell cheap whatsoever, and it's a very nice fragrance. It might with the opening, it might put some people off a bit because it's a bit animalic, but it does dry down to a very beautiful oudy fragrance. So I recommend trying this one. Is really really good and very good price in my opinion. That's Oud Pure Mystical Indian, and that is the most affordable one in this list. The next category, I've got an everyday fragrance for winter, and that is Scandal. This is the Eau de Toilette by Jean Paul Gaultier, and I mean, this one is just so good. It kind of, it's slightly sweet because you've got this caramel note here, but it kind of opens quite fresh too. So it's fresh and sweet at the same time. But what I like about this fragrance is when you first spray it, it kind of smells a bit generic, but on as in the air, actually, when you smell it in the air and then the dry down, the smell is just, it changes completely. It's amazing. I mean, as I said, when I first tried it, I was like, oh, a bit generic. But then, having smelled it on other people, I just think this smells absolutely incredible, and it's a banger for the winter time. So that is a Scandal. This is the Eau de Toilette by Jean Paul Gaultier. So the next one I have is for a kind of a special occasion, or like if you're going out for dinner with your friends, or Christmas dinner or something like that. I think this is a very good fragrance to wear, because it's not, even though it's quite, it projects well and it does have a scent trail, it's not in your face. So I think it's perfect for kind of dinners out, or I think it's great. And that is Babycat by Yves Saint Laurent, and this is a spicy, smoky vanilla with quite a bit of incense here, but it's so well blended, and the dry down of this is very creamy, slightly sweet, and at the same time kind of dark and smoky. So really an incredible fragrance, Babycat from Yves Saint Laurent. So the next occasion that I have is the Sexiest, and the sexiest of one of the sexiest fragrance that I find, to be honest, is Musc Ravageur by Frederic Malle, and this is a kind of a spicy, animalic, warm, because it's kind of a warm spices here. So I would say this has got probably cinnamon, and so it's a warm, spicy, slightly animalic, creamy, and with vanilla fragrance too, and it's just incredible. The smell is so nice, and this is more like for kind of close encounters, and it might not project that much, but it does have good lasting power. So and it smells absolutely great. I love this. This is Musc Ravageur by Frederic Malle. The next one is for kind of a date night or romantic dinner night fragrance, and that I would choose something not too strong or not too in your face, and that would be Fève Gourmande by Guerlain. And this is just a beautiful kind of chocolatey with rum. So it's kind of slightly boozy, chocolatey, but very, very romantic fragrance. So yeah, it's really really good, and it does last a long time, but it doesn't. It's not a fragrance that projects a lot. So it's more like of you have a nice scent bubble around you, but that's I think that's the beauty of this fragrance is that sometimes you don't want something that is like too strong. You just want someone to kind of get closer to you, and this is perfect. So that is Fève Gourmande by Guerlain. Sorry, I haven't been saying, but most of these fragrances are unisex, maybe apart from Scandal, because that's targeted toward men, but I think that's also a unisex fragrance, and you know, all fragrances are unisex and you can wear whatever you like. But yeah, so that is my view on these. So now I go to the best festive fragrance. So when I say festive, is like for Christmas time, like Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, Boxing Day, and for this category I chose Smoking Hot, only because this reminds me of the batter of a cake that we eat at Christmas time, and this is very much like a boozy, warm, spicy, slightly, ever so slightly smoky fragrance. Really, really good projection and longevity as well on this fragrance, and it just has this smell that to me just smells like Christmas. So yeah, it's Smoking Hot by Kilian. And my light just gone off. Okay, we carry on. The next category that I have is the most luxurious one of this list, and that would go to NEFS by Nishane. This is just, as I said, it's luxury in a bottle. This is rose with honey, patchouli, and it's beautiful. It's kind of kind of really strong in the opening, but then it smooths down as it starts to dry down, and it leaves the most incredible trail as well. It's just a gorgeous, luxurious fragrance. It smells of luxury, this fragrance, really, and that is NEFS by Nishane. Next category, I've got the most elegant one, and I would go with Blonde Amber by Clive Christian, and this is, to me, the best amber fragrance currently in the market. This is it's a smell that is just amazing. It's elegant, it just smells of pure joy. It's beautiful. It's just amazing. So that is Clive Christian Blonde Amber. The next category that I have is for a cozy night in, and probably the coziest fragrance in my collection, and a fragrance that I really, really enjoy if I kind of just want to have um, a fragrance just for myself, kind of not for others, because this is not a loud fragrance, or um, I mean, when I say loud, it doesn't project that much or anything. It's more a fragrance that you wear for you, is more of a cozy one, and that is Encore une fois by Infiniment Coty Paris. And this is just one of the best vanilla fragrances I've ever smelled. And for those who follow my channel, you know that vanilla is my favorite note in fragrances, and this is one of the best ones. It's just so beautiful. I love this fragrance. As I said, it's not a loud fragrance, but it's very long lasting as well, and it just smells absolutely incredible. The scent bubble around you is just beautiful. So yeah, as you can see, I've used quite a lot of this. So that's Encore une fois by Infiniment Coty Paris. The next one is the opposite, is for a night out. So for nights out, I would probably suggest a louder fragrance with more projection, and kind of stronger. And for that category, I would go with OUTCAST Blue, the extrait by Ex Nihilo. So, and this one is a smoky, spicy, but also very smooth. So the dry down is kind of smooth, but it's very smoky at the same time. So it's smoky, smooth, spicy fragrance. Other fragrances in this category, I probably would say Eau de Greatness by Nishane is also in this category of fragrances, and that could be also a very good fragrance to go out nights out, because it's kind of, it projects a lot, is loud, is long lasting, so it's great. But I prefer this one slightly more, because being kind of smoother and kind of very nicely blended. So and this is great. This projects very well, lasts a very long time as well, and is a great fragrance to go out for nights out. So that is OUTCAST Blue, the Extrait de Parfum by Ex Nihilo. So the next category is actually not a category as such. So this is like the best combo, I would say, for winter. At least I find that this combo works really well. Each of these fragrances, there's two of them on here. Each of them are very good on their own. I wear them on their own, and I really enjoy both of them. But as a combo, they are great. And that is Giardini di Toscana Bianco Latte with Parfum de Marly ALTHAIR. So they're both vanilla fragrances. This one, the Bianco Latte, is sweeter, and it's got like a caramel note in here, I think. At least to my nose, it smells like vanilla and caramel. So it's very sweet, gooey. Is very long-lasting, projects really nicely as well. And then with the ALTHAIR, it's a vanilla fragrance, but you have this kind of a fresh, spicy opening to it too. So, but and the dry down of this is really good. So the two together are great. It doesn't really matter which one you put first. You can try it out. Just put maybe Parfum de Malle first, and then this on top, and then the next time try out putting Bianco Latte first and Parfum de Malle, and see what you like. I think the two together smell amazingly, and I've done that, and every time I wear these together I get a lot of compliments. So if you like compliments, this is a great combo. So the last one on this list is I would say is the best of the season, at least currently for me. It's a fragrance that I've been wearing a lot and enjoying it a lot. It's one of those that I can't stop wearing. So I've been wearing it almost every day for the last 2 or 3 weeks, and it's just, I find it so good. And that is Le Lion de Chanel. It's funny because when I first tried this fragrance a while ago, I didn't really like it, and now it's like one of my obsessions. This is just so good. So this starts with a very kind of fresh, citrusy opening, and then it starts. You get a bit of powdery note in the mid. I think this powderiness must come from amber, or maybe, which is not listed, it might have a note of orris or iris. I don't know, but it's as I said, it's citrusy fresh, but then it's powdery, and then you have a big dose of labdanum as well, which smells kind of leathery. This has got some spices as well. It's got some warm spices for sure, because it's warm, spicy, it's leathery, it's slightly smoky, and it's slightly animalic as well. I mean, the wearing experience of this fragrance is just absolutely fantastic, and is currently my favorite fragrance, is the one that I'm enjoying more, wearing more at the minute. So great. That is Lilian de Chanel. And that is it, I think. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and this list. If you found anything of value in this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also consider subscribing to my channel, and thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye bye.